Yo, what's up, everybody? In today's video, we are going to be diving into the time Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost talks to Princess Leia just days after the events of Return of the Jedi. Now, this moment takes place in the book Truce at Bakara by Kathy Tyers. I highly recommend this book. It's one of my favorites, as it shows us what Luke, Han, and Leia do right after the events of Return of the Jedi, since the book itself literally takes place the day after Return of the Jedi ends. Alright, now let's dive into one of the coolest moments in all of Star Wars, in my opinion. So, to set the scene, Leia is awakened by C-3PO inside her apartment on the distant planet Bakara. It's even farther out than Endor was. She wakes up to a message that Luke and Chewbacca have gone to the spaceport to work on the Millennium Falcon. After getting dressed, she emerges from her room and catches sight of a tall human male standing against the mural wall, glimmering slightly blue. "Who are you?" she asks. "State your business." "Do not fear me," the tall man says. "Tell Luke to remember that fear is of the dark side." Leia wonders who this man is, remembering that Luke had described Ben Kenobi appearing like this after he had died shortly before the Battle of Yavin aboard the Death Star at the hands of Darth Vader. "Who are you?" she demands. "I am your father, Leia," the now revealed Anakin Skywalker says back to her, or as Leia knew him, the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Now, this is a pretty cool moment, as Leia feels a chill go through her and feels every dark emotion she has, including fear and hatred. So she basically feels the dark side coursing through her. "Leia," Anakin says, "do not fear me. I am forgiven, but I have much that I wish to atone for. I must clear your heart and your mind of anger. Anger is the dark side too." Now, Leia responds to that by actually wanting to shoot him, but even when Darth Vader was alive, he could deflect blaster bolts, like when Han shot at him in Cloud City, and Vader deflected it with his bare hand. Leia demands that he leave, telling him to fade out. "I am no longer the man that you feared," Anakin says. "Can you not see me as a stranger, not an old enemy?" They continue this conversation, and Anakin begs for her forgiveness, but Leia tells him that she is only his daughter by a cruel trick of fate. Leia says that she could almost forgive Anakin for torturing her aboard the Death Star, or the atrocities he committed against other worlds, such as destroying Alderaan, because they brought many systems into the Rebel Alliance. But she would never forgive him for torturing Han on Cloud City. "Never is too large a word, my child," Anakin tells her. Leia revolts at the man she knew as Vader lecturing her. "I will never forgive you. Go away," she tells him as she runs out of the room. Now, this would actually be the last time she ever saw him, as during their conversation, Anakin informed her that he may never be able to return to her, and in fact, he never would. Now, I really wish we would have gotten to see Anakin's Force Ghost appear more in the Star Wars EU. I think he could have had some great moments, such as talking to maybe Jason Solo during the Legacy books, when Jason's starting to fall to the dark side, as that kind of mirrors Anakin's fall to the dark side. Or maybe even talking to Cade Skywalker during the Legacy comics, kind of like how Luke appeared to him in Force Ghost format. This is the only time he ever appears, which makes this moment even more special. Alright, guys, that does it for the time Anakin's Force Ghost talks to Princess Leia. I hope you all enjoyed it, and may the Force be with you all.